welcome to Redneck Rhapsody. I'm Trina Welch, and we're gonna start having some fun today. We're gonna have a Southern Tequila Sunset. I'm sure you've heard of a Tequila Sunrise, but I'm not sure if you've heard of a Tequila Sunset. But this is the drink of the day. You wanna fill your glass with ice, lots of ice. I hope you heard me making all that good noise. But it's super easy because you get to make it all in the same glass and not have to do a whole lot of mixing and stirring and shaking and all that unless you want to. I'm gonna give you that version in just a second. We're gonna want anywhere from 1.5 to 2 ounces of tequila. I use silver or white or clear. I use 100% agave. I'm not gonna go out there and tell you which brand you wanna pick because everybody's picky about their tequila. I just prefer 100% agave. You can use the gold, but that usually means it has a lot more sugar. It's made with like some sugar cane in it instead of just the agave. So just check that out before you do it. This is peach schnapps, and we're gonna do about 1.5 ounces of peach schnapps. This is one of my favorite things. Every bar should have peach schnapps because I love it, but not just because I love it, but because it sometimes is a buffer or a filler that when you make a drink and you think, that just needs a little something, something, you can use peach schnapps and it just smooths it out. So this was so difficult. You do 1.5 ounces tequila, 1.5 ounces peach schnapps, and then you fill it pretty much with orange juice. Now this is what's gonna give you your sunset effect. In a sunrise, you'd be using grenadine, and a lot of those necessarily don't have the peach schnapps. And yes, I probably should have poured this. It's gonna take about 1.5 ounces, and this is Chambord. It's a raspberry liqueur. And as you can see, it's making quite the beautiful drink as it fades down my glass. So this will be tasty. You can stir it up if you choose to, but if you want it to be beautiful and have that effect, all I'm gonna say is cheers, y'all. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it's delicious, and it's a great substitute if you're not a margarita person and you'd rather have a sweeter version. So, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. Hit the subscribe button down below. You can follow us on Instagram, Pinterest, and all those other good social medias. Make sure you jump over to the blog for the printed version of this recipe and keep it close at hand, or download it on your Pinterest board where you always have it and it can travel with you. But other than that, we hope you have a great day, and cheers from Redneck Rhapsody. It looks delicious. You can garnish it with a slice of orange, or if you happen to have a peach because it's peach season, or a couple of frozen slices of peaches, you can put those in there and let them float with maybe a couple of frozen raspberries. That will keep it from being as watered down if you don't enjoy that from the ice. But other than that, it's time to enjoy this tasty treat. From our house to yours, I need to clean my mess up now. Cheers, y'all. I'm showing you another version of an easy, delicious Southern Tequila Sunset. If you're wanting to have a drink that would impress anyone and you don't want to serve it in a highball glass, I'm giving you the version of how to put it in a cocktail glass and how sexy and smart it's gonna look. In the shaker, I've put 1 ounce of tequila, 1 ounce of peach schnapps, and 3 ounces of orange juice. And then we're gonna take our Chambord, and I'm gonna put 1 ounce in the jigger. And we're gonna wait on that just a second. I should have already poured it up, so if I spilt it and made a mess, which it seems to be par for the course for me that I'm doing today. I stuck my glass in the freezer where it would be nice and cold, and that's just 3 raspberries that are frozen, that are floating in my glass. And we strained the orange juice and peach schnapps and tequila. And then I'm gonna take this spoon so I can try to help run this around the edges very gracefully, which is not in my demeanor whatsoever. So we're gonna see, yeah, that ain't gonna work for me. I'm just gonna do it like this. And it's still not working really well for me. Yeah. If you pour it around the edges of your glass, which I might have should have done before I put my other stuff in there, what not to do. That's how I make a video, y'all. It's what not to do. But you can see it settling and it's starting to look like a beautiful sunset. See that? Isn't it gorgeous? That is a sexy drink, y'all, besides being just delicious. So, if you have someone you want to impress and it be super simple, this is about as easy as it gets, y'all. And don't forget to subscribe to Redneck Rhapsody. I may have already said that a time or 3. But we would love it if you come and hang out with us a little more. We're gonna have lots of tasty treats in the future. If you wanna add a little more garnish to it, a fresh peach wedge, not frozen. I keep my raspberries frozen, what keeps my drink cold. You could do a fresh peach or a quarter of an orange. So, it makes it even prettier and somebody's gonna love it. Cheers, y'all.